Happy as a matter of fact, I think I was off on my birthday.
I don't think that you guys did this, but thanks, guys.
Very cool.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah, I'm in charge of graphics.
You were just,
Yeah,
you just stayed late for that one?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Those like Rams colors or?
No, they're not Rams colors. I don't know what I'm sporting today. We do have a lot to get to on my birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you, Skip. We got football back today as well. So not only will I be celebrating, we'll be watching tonight. What can we expect from Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense? And is Doug Peterson sending the right message to Carson Wentz? But first, we dive in with Skip's Cowboys. Everyone appears to be happy in Dallas. Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys finally reached a deal yesterday that makes Zeke the highest paid running back in the league. Elliott said yesterday that he still hadn't spoken to Jerry Jones since signing, but Jerry was also in New York ringing the Wall Street opening bell. Afterwards, Jerry spoke to how important Zeke is to the team. We need to take a listen to what he had to say now.
We're proud to have him. He's arguably our best, or certainly one of our best players. He's inspirational. He is an outstanding player. Our team has a ethos that features what he brings. When he's going strong, he will open it up for all the other things we're doing with all the other players. So he's an integral part. I may be almost $100 million lighter, but I'm happier to have him on the team against the Giants.
Shannon, why would Jerry say this?
Arguably. Who the hell's arguing? Skip Bayless? Zeke Elliott has been their best player. Zeke Elliott is their best player. But by saying arguably, he buys himself a little cushion, Skip, because you know there's a guy that's sitting in the weeds, Skip, that's been looking at Jerry Goff. He's skimming over Jerry Goff numbers. He's looking at Walking Tour's number and Russell Wilson and all these guys. He's like, okay. You say, he's your best player. And this universal talk perpetuated by Skip Bayless. The quarterback played the most important position. He's the most valuable player.
Do you disagree with that?
I'm gonna make this my turn. I ain't ask you. You say you asked me a question. I did not ask you this time, Skip Bayless. You interrupted
Not
me.
this time.
Reclaiming my time. I'm 6 seconds back. Anyway, this talk that the quarterback is the most important player, plays the most valuable position. No one's saying that Zeke is their best player, Skip. He's been their best player. And it just goes to show you what Jerry Jones and that organization thinks of Zeke. He paid a guy $100 million that his position has been devalued. He paid a guy $100 million who has the shortest shelf life of any position in football. And he gave him the most guaranteed, the longest contract for over $100 million in NFL history. That's what he thinks. And he said ethos. He said what we do, who we are, is because of 2-1. And when he's doing what he does, he opens it up for everyone. That's what Jerry said. Skip, if you calling Jerry Jones a liar? I didn't think so. I did ask you. You could have responded like, no, I'm not saying that.
I never know when it's my turn to talk.
It's not your turn, but you could have just chimed in there.
We claimed it.
Jenny, is the show over?
No, we're a couple minutes in. Shannon, you going anywhere here?
I'm not going anywhere. But look, there have been a lot of things said about Jerry Jones. But the one thing you could honestly, everybody knows about Jerry rewards his best player. Now, he'll haggle a couple of days. This probably went a little bit longer than he probably anticipated.
A couple of 42 days.
Yeah, it went a little longer than probably Jerry anticipated. But there's no question, when Jerry turned and said it's too good for them and it's too good for me, and he turned Monday to look at Clarence Hill and says, when have you ever known me not to get one of these things done? Jerry Jones will reward his best players. He will ride with you.
Yep.
Jerry Jones gonna be riding shotgun no matter how good you are on or off the field. Now, if you're a great player on the field, he turned and Skip, I don't know what's going on off the field. That's my guy. That's my guy. But Skip, ain't nobody arguing with you. Nobody's arguing with you. And you heard the guy say it. He said it, Skip Bayless. I didn't say it. All I'm doing is just trying to explain what he said and why he said it. But ain't nobody arguing with you.
Is that all you got?
It's all
Thank
your
you,
turn.
finally. So allow me to declare up front, I'm even happier today than I was yesterday. I'm sharing some of Jerry's, and what I know that, Jerry. That's giddy euphoria that's just bubbling out of his lips. He can't help himself. He's just like spewing giddy euphoria. And I'm feeling that right now. In fact, it's Jenny's birthday. I'm so happy. I don't even want to argue with you today, but I will.
What have you not wanted
to? But if right now you want to make the case that Jeff Heath is better than Dak Prescott, I'll say, just beat my guess. Go ahead.
No, Jeff Heath.
Who else do you want?
No.
Come on, Lyle Collins.
Just one.
Whatever.
We already know. Just
Pick
one.
Somebody.
Just 2-1.
Yeah,
just 2-1.
I have tried to explain this to you for weeks and days on end, that when it comes to negotiating, there is no shrewder operator in the National Football League than Gerald Wayne Jones Jr., otherwise known as Old Jerry. And Jerry got him some yesterday because that was a Super Bowl negotiation. And he was very proud of himself because I promise you, he brought in Zeke far under what they first asked for. That's why it was a protracted negotiation, because they wanted the sun and the moon.
Right.
I think they wanted real close to quarterback money, or at least average quarterback money. And I can make a strong case that he would have deserved every penny of that, because I still say he's woefully underpaid in the big picture of the National Football League. I told you, DeMarcus Lawrence still makes $15 million more guaranteed dollars, and I'll take 2-1 over DeMarcus Lawrence any day, any night, any Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
Right.
Give me Ezekiel Elliott. I've told you from the start, he is the best running back in pro football. But what did I predict to you yesterday? I told you, I will bet you, that Jerry will now get the Dak deal done before opening Sunday this Sunday. And right on cue, late last night, Ed Werder and Todd Archer of ESPN reported that Jerry has escalated negotiations with Dak's camp.
Right.
That his new goal is to get Dak done before Sunday. So you just brought it up. Jared Goff just got $110 million guaranteed, which was $2 million more than your man Carson Wentz got $108, which sat for a long time as the record.
Right.
Yep.
It was the most in the NFL. Now it's gone to 110. Watch it about to go to, I'll just throw a number out, 112. Dak Prescott's about to get, let's just say hypothetically, $112 million guaranteed dollars.
Yeah.
That would be $62 million more than his good buddy Zeke just got. That's more than double Zeke. Jerry knows exactly what's coming down the pike. So to soften that blow, he threw out a bouquet very shrewdly to Zeke. One last bouquet, because he knows that there were frayed nerves and ragged psyches over this deal, because it got a little dicey in the end.
Right.
Even Zeke said, I went to bed on what was Tuesday night. What did he say? In a bad place. What did I tell you? I went to bed on Tuesday night in a bad place, because it started feeling wrong to me as it was feeling wrong to Zeke. So it got dicey. So Jerry wants and needs Zeke to be ecstatic. He needs him to be happy. Can you imagine the energy on that practice field yesterday when he set foot on the practice field?
It was all right.
You don't think it was pep in step, like nuclear pep in step? Woo-hoo-hoo.
Man.
He needs that to repeat itself in the next couple of days as the Dak bombshell drops. And again, he needs springboard momentum and new energy into what I think will be an NFC Super Bowl season for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
So he's still playing the negotiation game by throwing out, arguably, he's been our best player. Knowing Shannon will love that I say this, because then he'll be screaming about it on Undisputed, and maybe Zeke will see.
But here's the thing. Nobody argues that Dak's a better player than Zeke, but you.
No.
No player. What player? What player have you heard say that?
I don't know. Then they're all wrong. Here's what Jerry Jones knows. The leader of this team is who? Is it Zeke? No. No. It's Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Who is the clutch playmaker? Who makes all the clutch big plays, the fourth quarter plays for this team? It's the quarterback.
Yeah, he got the ball.
It's the quarterback. You got to be able to do it when you got it in your hands. A lot of them can't. My guy can.
Skip, I just want to know one thing. When he dumps a screen pass down to Zeke Elliott, and he goes 80 yards.
Okay, that doesn't happen a lot in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter. I'm talking about, what does Jerry know the best? He knows that against their archest new rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs, Last year, what happened? 2 times, 2 fourth quarters and an overtime. What happened? Dak Prescott happened. Combined in the 2 fourth quarters and the overtime, he threw for 331 yards on 24 of 28 passes, 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. You want to talk about clutch playmaking? It was the quarterback. What happened in the playoff games? What happened when it got to be 2:33 left against Seattle and it's 3rd and 14 at Seattle 17? Can we see it one more time? I got to see it because it's a sight for sore eyes.